Hello there guys, it is Dalmatian Productions here bringing you guys another video. Now, this video is gonna be about my computer again. And, I did make a video on my computer, but it was too annoying, so I wanted to redo this. So basically you guys have heard that I almost successfully got 20H1. But here's something interesting. After it was trying to finish installing for the final time, it gave me a blue screen of death. No, not just any blue screen of death. It gave me a page fault and non-page blue screen. So usually that means that it has to do with the memory. Sometimes there can be issues with the RAM. It usually has to do with faulty RAM. And in my case, my computer has memory slathered on, so I can't even remove it, which is kind of retarded. And basically what this means is it just means that it indicated that the system was requesting a page of memory to continue. But the page was not available and the operating system could not be continued the process it was running. And it crashed, returning the page fault and non-page area blue screen of death. Now, this is one of the most annoying errors I've ever seen. Now, normally blue screens aren't really a big deal, but especially if you're trying to get like older hardware into a computer that's not compatible to a newer OS, especially like Windows 8.1 that came out in 2013. Usually that can give you a watchdog violation. I only got one watchdog violation once. And I'm going to actually explain to you guys what this means. There's two main types of memory used for storing data: RAM, otherwise known as random access memory, and hard drive. There are others, but we will, okay, I'm not going to read that. RAM is temporary memory, where hard drive is permanent. That's absolutely true. RAM retains its contents only when the computer is running, so it's optional memory. Hard drive, on the other hand, stores data even when the computer is not running. RAM contains information necessary for the computer to process currently active tasks. When there's too much data and RAM is not able to store all the data, it's not actively in use, is temporarily stored in the page file. Page file is a location on the hard drive used in additional RAM storage. When a task requires extra memory, pages of memory are swapped between RAM and the page file, which is temporarily stored on the hard drive. The non-page area is a portion of memory that contains data that is essential for the system to run. This is the data that's not necessary, required, and always retained in RAM memory. The non-page area, page file, non-page area occurs when the Windows operating system cannot find data that should be stored in the non-page area. This error usually occurs due to problems with hardware, such as corrupt sectors on the hard drive. Now, I don't think that's possible, because first of all, my drivers are fine, they're not all corrupted, and second of all, it's not my hardware that's bad, because like I said, my computer in this case, everything is slaughtered on. There's nothing to replace. My manufacturer decided to slaughter everything on, and my computer's low end, by the way. And so usually, if you successfully restart the computer, log into Windows, yep, that's true for me. But, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube say, oh, just disable no page file. Well, here's the thing. Especially with that disabled, it's gonna give you a lot of issues. I mean, I've seen people complain about this, meaning that they can't get their computer to boot up anymore because every time their computer boots up, it gives them a blue screen of death. And that's why this virtual memory is so important, because it helps the RAM get more performance on these computers. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, well, I have 16 gigs of RAM, I don't even care, I just want to disable that. Well, same thing there. So usually, not just what just said there means just memory. It also can mean corrupted drivers, bad hard drive, faulty RAM, RAM that's dead. It usually has to do with memory. Sometimes what can happen, especially when you're trying to install an update, a feature update to Windows, sometimes there's a potential chance that you will get a blue screen of death during a feature update or security update, whatever you try to do. And in my case, though, after I nearly successfully installed 20H1, it gave me a blue screen of death, which really pissed me off because I almost had the latest version and it just blew out, meaning that it failed, and it just irritates me when it comes to a blue screen. It just, loses, what's really stupid is you lose all your work, for one. And then my computer had to revert back to my previous version, which is 19H2, which is the one I'm currently on right now. And yeah, guys, I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I tried ISO, I tried USB flash drive, I tried everything. I mean, I've tried burning it to a flash drive, I tried installing Windows from a flash drive, that didn't work either. It would just, and it was just not installed, it just reverts back to my previous version. And one thing I didn't try was the update assistant, which weirdly enough, it actually put a file in my SD card for some reason, and that made me wonder if that's gonna be okay. And it actually did handle it fine until near the end of the installation, where it gave me non-page a page fault error, blue screen of death. This has happened to me before in the past, where when I was trying to get 1809 to install, it gave me the same error, and I just got really tend to just get mad and not worry about it. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.